Tupac's character said it the best in the movie Juice, where he was just like, listen, I ain't Ish. I ain't never gonna be Ish. And the second I find out you ain't Ish, I've just realized that over time, I'm starting to lose my perfectionism. Obviously in some areas that didn't matter. I'm a big boy. But in other areas, like in my job and being very detailed and feeling like I have to know everything, and it just jacks me up. And I like being at work right on time. And I got to the point where it was so bad that, not my perfectionism, but it got so bad that I'm thinking I'm him. I'm not even close. It starts to get in your head. The more you do that, the more you try to do that false positivity, like, you really are the best. You need to write down whatever I want, I get. No. I'm starting to learn more and more. I can want some things, but you can't have it all. Like, that's been my motto. You can't have it all. I can't be a lazy son of a gun and also make tons of money. I can't be able to have all my time here, have all the time in the world, but also be very, very wealthy. Something's gonna have to give, and I gotta choose my poison. I can try to balance that out as much as I can, but you just can't have it all. And the more I realize that, I'm not that jealous of certain people anymore. I don't treat people as bad as I once did because I realize I'm really not that guy. So there's no reason for me to ever act like I'm that guy or act like I'm better than somebody or I'm smarter than somebody, because there's always somebody out there smarter, better, and just far more gifted than anything I'll do. No matter how much money I make, no matter how much, when I look at my check and go, dang, I make more than the average guy, or I make more than hell. I'm in the top 10% as far as earnings. Doesn't matter. And I see that more and more. We grew up in the hip hop culture. So you see the chains and the jewelry and all that kind of stuff. And I fell into that as well. And I just realized, bro, like, showing off your chains and saying I'm richer than you, or I make more money than you, or I sell dope better than you, my girl's finer than you. Even you hear it from the females, like, I look better. And it's just like, at the end of the day, first of all, we all know that music is created to keep us down. And second, it's just like, bro, like, you're really not better than nobody. And so now I've learned to cheer more people on. I learned to love people what they do, and people I don't agree with, I just keep it pushing. And I'm just hoping that as this goes along, I can continue to become more and more humble and realize I'm really not anything. Not saying my value is low. I'm not saying this as a self-hatred thing, but saying it more like laughing more, smiling more. You don't have to live your whole life like, my life sucks, this is that. Because I feel like the less I act like, oh, I deserve to have all these things, and more like, I'm grateful for what I got. I try to do my best to get more or make more money and all that. But at the end of the day, man, the pressure is not on like that. Somebody's always gonna do it better than I am. But that's okay. I hope their life goes well, and I hope my life goes well, and it's all good. I'm gonna talk about this in another video, but I do believe the greater you are, the greater you become at whatever your gift is or whatever your skill is, it just gives you more opportunities to serve. We'll talk about that in the next video.